So there's this challenge going on YouTube. I guess you'd call it a challenge, but it was originally started by Gail over at Gail Southern Living. If you haven't already, go over and check her out. Most of the people involved with Shed Wars know exactly who Gail is. She's a sweetheart, super sweet lady. If you haven't, go over and check her channel out. But her thing that she put out was to grow in a unique container. So this is my container gardening, my unique container. This is actually an old chicken feeder. And you'd put the chicken feed in it, and it was gravity fed down into there, and that's where the chickens would eat out of. But I'm going to switch it up, and it is now going to be my herb garden, which I'm excited not only about growing in the container, but having an herb garden, because I've grown herbs, you know, occasionally here and there, but I've never actually had like one place to grow all of my herbs. So this was a perfect chance to grow multiple herbs. So that's what I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be my unique container gardening and my herb garden. So yeah. I already have some Italian oregano planted. I have some sweet basil planted. I have another side over there, and then obviously the top. Originally planted on putting fennel right in the middle, but my fennel didn't make it, so things changed. But what I do have left is I have a couple different kinds of cilantro and some chives. So that's what I'm going to be growing in my container. Got just plain cilantro from Burpee, and then I also ordered these. This is Calypso. These are coriandum. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to say it. Here it is. And then I also have a couple different kinds of chives. Again, some from Burpee, and then these that I just got at the department store. So you're supposed to keep everything separate, and I should probably put parts of it here and parts of it there, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm just going to kind of combine all the cilantro together, because I like all cilantro, so I don't mind that it's going to get mixed up. And I'm just going to plant the whole top in cilantro, which might seem like a lot to some people, but I love salsa, and I love cilantro in salsa. And there's also taco soup, and yeah, just all different ways that I like using it. So yeah, I'm gonna plant this up. Like I said, I originally thought I was going to be planting fennel in the middle, but that's not happening, so change up. Let's put these down here. And I'm not going to do this with any sort of rhyme or reason. I'm just going to kind of scatter it. Ooh, all over. Kind of, yeah. These are older seeds from years past, so I'm not even sure the germination is going to be on that. So we're just going to throw all of those in there. And then, let's see. We have the cilantro Calypso. That's going next. Okay. Hate when you have to rip those, but here's what it is. These will get about 18 to 24 inches tall, so it'll look like a big kind of nice chia pet looking thing. But it also says that you're supposed to thin to 12 inches apart, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to. So I'm just throwing, literally I'm going to throw all of my cilantro in there. I don't know, that's quite a bit. Okay. Maybe I'm not gonna throw it all. I'll keep this for next year because I did just buy these, so they should be good for another year. So let's go with that. A good little pat. Someone popped up, but it'll be okay. Water it in and watch her grow. And next on the feeder side, I'm gonna put some chives in. Okay, these you would normally thin out. You get them planted. You want to thin them out about every 3 inches or so. But again, I'm kind of going for too much. So I'm going to be adding and letting grow whatever wants to grow. There we go. Let's get it watered in. All I got to do is water it in, and I've got me an herb garden. And I'm not the only one doing a unique container garden.
My unique container is a cattle trough. The bottom of it's rusted up and got holes in it, so it's really not good much for holding water for livestock or whatever anymore. So yeah, I'm using a horse trough, cattle water. If you do ever use one of these, make sure you drill holes in the sides of it, along the bottom and around the front, because even though it has holes on it, it will suction to the ground and end up sealing itself up. So make sure you drill holes around.
So what you got growing on?
I got my onions growing on, and Angie started calling them my Johnions because I watched Will It Grow, John over at Will It Grow's onion video. So I watched the video and started planting onions, and they came up pretty good now. So I think it's time to get them going on in this raised bed. So my Johnions are going in here. I know everybody goes through and picks them out and picks the very best ones, and they only plant the very best ones and they chuck the rest of them, and I got a hard time with that because I got time invested in it and I want to see them all grow. It says 2 to 3 inches apart, so that's where I'm going with them. You know, take my trench right beside it. I'm gonna leave mine high, just so, because it is a raised bed and it will end up soaking back down in it. No measurement, I'm just sprinkling it in there. And I'm just gonna keep going, just like that. I've never grown onions from seed, so this is the first time. And really never grown anything. All right, everybody, I got the bigger onion set, or the bigger onions on this side of my Johnions. I got the smaller ones on this side. This side is 10, 10, 10. This side is horse compost. So we're gonna see which one does better, And I did stick 2 or 3 right in the 10-10-10 just because I thought, you know what, you can stick it straight in the compost. And I understand that they're probably gonna burn, but I just wanna see what it does.